I'm going to show you the fastest, easiest way to make a spare key on this Toyota RAV4. Now this demonstration applies to RAV4s from 2013 all the way to 2021. And we're going to make a key that includes lock and unlock buttons, even though the working one doesn't. At Tom's Key Company, we currently have solutions for RAV4 keys from 1996 all the way to 2025, and we're always working to add more coverage to our website. Be sure you stick around to the end of the video to see the magic of our key by photo key cutting technology. Before we jump in the car, I'm going to start a phone call to the Toyota dealership to find out how much they want to rip me off for to make a spare key when it's an easy 10-minute do-it-yourself project right at home. While I wait on hold with the dealership, watch how easy this is. It's important to note that you need to have one working key that starts the engine in order to program a spare key with the help of Tom's Key Company. In the case of this vehicle, we have a single key that doesn't have remote buttons. Our original working key does start the engine, and we've got a tile key finder on here, pairs to your smartphone so you can always find your vehicle. We sell those on our website. As a little bonus, I've left this little item on my keychain. It's related to one of my personal hobbies. So if you can guess what this is, drop a comment below. Whoever gets it right will end up with a free prize. And as happens a lot of times, there's a single key, doesn't even have remote buttons, and that's all we got with the vehicle. So we wanted to get a second key. A couple things to point out on Toyota, Scion, and Lexus vehicles. Many times they'll have a small letter or symbol printed on the key blade. It can be a dot, G, or H. In this case, this has an H. That indicates the kind of chip inside the key. Most vehicles only have one option for a particular year, make, and model. A second important thing to check. Notice right up on the dashboard, there's a blinking red light. Each Toyota vehicle is going to have one of those. Sometimes those blinking red lights can be over in the center area or down low, occasionally over to the far left. Often they're up here, but look around with no keys in the ignition until you find that blinking red light. The blinking red light is an important indicator in programming our car key. Take your original key. When you slide your original key in, that blinking red light needs to turn off immediately in order to use your existing key to program a spare. That means you have a master key. Sometimes owners only have the valet key. And what happens with that is you slide the key in, the blinking red light turns on solid for about 2 seconds before it turns off. If the only key you have is a valet key, where the blinking red light turns on solid for 2 seconds, you won't be able to program a spare key without taking some special steps. If that's your situation, contact our customer support, help.tomskey.com, through chat or email, and explain what you've got going on and ask for some assistance. Having confirmed that our original key is in fact a master key, we'll be able to use it to program the spare with the help of this Tom's Key Company TSL1 programming tool. This is very easy to use. We include instructions, and this demonstration video is obviously helpful. First, it's important to know there's 2 parts to be programmed. The key, or the chip, that allows the engine to start, and then secondly, the remote buttons that allow you to lock and unlock the door. So a quick phone call to the dealership to check by the VIN number can confirm if the vehicle is manufactured with lock and unlock buttons, in which case we'll be able to program this so it works for the vehicle as well. Some important points to consider as you go through programming. Don't have anything that's draining the vehicle battery. Make sure the HVAC is off, the headlights are turned off. If it's a hot day, roll down the windows, don't have the radio going. You don't want to drain the vehicle battery and have the vehicle computer struggling to get power during programming. Before we begin, come down near the gas and brake pedal, look around until you find the OBD port. Take this extension cable and plug it in. With the optional extension cable plugged in, come to your programming tool and slide the toggle switch to the key position. Now with your working master key, put it in the ignition, turn it 2 clicks to the on or run position. Do not start the engine. Take your programming tool and go ahead and plug it in. It should start beeping. First it'll beep twice like that, and then it'll begin a series of continuous beeps. As it does that, watch the blinking red security light location. Going to turn on solid red. There, see that? That means the vehicle's ready to program our new spare key. Take out your original working key and slide the new key into the ignition. You need to do that quickly. You've got about 10 seconds from the time the red security light turns on solid to get the new key into the ignition. and then watch the blinking red security light. It should be blinking a steady on-off about once per second. That means the new key is being programmed to your vehicle. Wait for 60 seconds and keep watching that blinking security light. Now, if the blinking security light is blinking a different pattern, like 2 quick blinks, then 1 blink, or 3 quick blinks, then 1 blink, that's an error code. After 60 seconds, the security light will stop blinking. There we go. It stopped blinking. That means the chip in this key is programmed. Notice when I take the new key out of the ignition, the security light starts blinking again. If I slide it into the ignition, that security light stops blinking, and we know the chip has been programmed to allow the key to start the engine. So we can fire it up. And success. The key portion has now been programmed. In the meantime, let's check on that phone call to the car dealership. I've been put on a hold, waiting for the dealership. We've got to program the remote now. If you have a different blinking pattern on the red security light, at the end of the video, I'll show you the most common situation and how to fix it. To program the remote buttons to work, we need to take our original working key again and take the toggle switch and slide it to the remote function. The procedure is a little different, but just as easy. Put this into the ignition, turn it 2 clicks to the on or run position, and plug in the programming tool. It's going to start beeping. Listen to the beep pattern and get ready to click some buttons. When this starts beeping rapidly, we'll open the driver's door. Okay, opening the driver's door. When it begins a solid beep, now we need to click and hold lock and unlock for 1 second, and then click lock button. And it beeped. On some vehicles, you may have to repeat the sequence of holding lock and unlock for 1 second and then clicking lock several times before the vehicle will recognize the remote as authorized to unlock the doors for your vehicle. That's it. Let's unplug this, and now we need to test and see if our remote is actually working. Important to note, the vehicle doors will not lock and unlock if there's a key in the ignition. So be sure you take out your original key. Now, let's check the remote buttons. There we go. Look at that. We can lock and unlock the doors again. Isn't that amazing how easy it was to go from having one working key without remote buttons to a spare key that does have remote buttons? And of course, if your original key already has remote buttons, you can make a spare that has the remote buttons as well. Or if you just need to make a plain spare key, maybe as an emergency key, you can hide it under your vehicle in our magnetic hide a key box. So you can always have a key ready if you need to get into the vehicle and drive it, even if you've lost your original working key. When you place your order, make sure you get our key by photo key cutting service. That's pretty amazing stuff. After your order is placed, you're going to set your key on a flat surface and take 3 pictures. Be sure you turn your key in between each photo and make sure your camera is directly above the key blade. Upload those 3 photos to our website, and that's when the magic of our key by photo key cutting service gets to work. We will cut your new spare key so it arrives already fitting your vehicle. It is absolutely amazing technology. Let's go back and check on that phone call to see what the dealership wanted to charge to make a spare key.
Parts, I can help you.
Yeah, I'm trying to find out what it costs to get a spare key made on a 2015 RAV4. I've got a key that doesn't have any lock or unlock buttons and want to get one with buttons.
Let me look that up for you, okay?
Awesome, thanks.
Alrighty, sir. So for the key, you're looking at $224.30, and then there's a cut fee for $105. So you're looking at $356.88.
And does that include the programming?
No, you would have to still get it programmed. This is just for us to be able to basically get the key and cut it, and
okay.
Obviously make sure that that's the key for that vehicle. Yep. And then you would still have to program it, which would be through service. And I can transfer you over if you'd like, and maybe they can give you an answer on that.
Yeah, that would be great. Can you believe that? The parts guy just quoted $356 just for the spare key and getting the key blade cut. How much is service going to charge to program it? Back on hold again.
Okay, so I'm so sorry for that hold. If you have the original key, that's $220. It's $440 if they lost the key or the key doesn't work.
Okay, $220 and I've got one key, so that's my price.
Correct.
How long to get the programming done?
I believe it would take a couple of days.
An hour or two down there at the dealership then.
Correct.
Okay. All right, well, let me figure out what we're going to do, and we'll set up an appointment if we're going to come back in. Can you believe that? $356 for the spare key part and them to cut it, and then another $220 on top of that to program it. $576 at the dealership to make a spare key. That's absolutely crazy talk. Nobody should be paying almost $600 to get a spare key made. Just come to tomskey.com and place our order. With the Ultimate Key Bundle, you will receive the programming device, the spare key, and our Key by Photo key cutting service. It's everything you need for a complete do-it-yourself solution so you can make a spare key right at home with the help of Tom's Key Company. Now, if you run into problems, no worries. We've got great customer service. Just come to help.tomskey.com so you can get assistance if you run into problems while you're programming your spare key. And we back everything up with a full money-back guarantee, so you've got nothing to lose. With Tom's Key Company, you will save hundreds of dollars and hours of time by making a spare key right at home. Come to tomskey.com and place your order today.